Yes. Yes, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening to all of you, and we apologize for the late commencement of this program due to unforeseen circumstances. And we are all gathered here to commemorate another prominent event, an event that is historic, that is very important when it comes to the cultural annals of the Gambia, but Banjul in particular. Last year, by this time, due to the initiative of Honorable Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture, all the major players, cultural players of Banjul, were brought under one umbrella, one forum, in order to depict and to create a platform where the divergent cultures of Banjul is given a befitting platform. And under that umbrella, we are celebrating a second year. Another year of success, another year of course, celebrating arts and culture. As you all know, every other nation is identified and distinguished by its culture. And the Gambia, with its historic culture, it is being commemorated, and of course, it is being given a befitting platform. And all that honor is, of course, given to the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture. And I'm indulging all of you to give him a befitting round of applause. And I'll take this opportunity, of course, to talk about the very prominent high table that we have here and acknowledge their presence. And amongst them, we have His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Mohamed B.S. Jah. We also have Mr. Apucho, the Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture. We have the Executive Coordinator of Banjul, Mr. We also have Mr. Osman Wada, the Coordinator of MPP. The Deputy Mayor of Banjul, Mr. Aziz Tabahge. We also have the Chairman of the GT Board, Mr. Baba Saho. We also have the Director General of National Center for Arts and Culture, Mr. Hasum Sisi. And of course, all distinguished ladies and gentlemen and the press as well. And we all welcome you to this very great day. And for a start, we are having, of course, the chairman of the task force, Mic test, please. All right. Well, protocols have given me to start with individual prayers, but of course we can do it as of now before we invite the first. Can we have individual prayers of course, we always plan.
Bro, can you come and use this mic so that we can get a better, please?
Yes, and we are going to start with the statement of the chairman of the task force, Mr. Baisisi. Mr. Baisisi, if I get that right. Mr. Sise? Yes, Mr. Baisisi, the chairman of the task force that is entrusted with the task of organizing this very prominent event. Mr. Sise, please. Can we get the mic there, Mr. B? Can we get the mic there? Or if it is okay, you can just deliver his statement. Is the other one working? If it is not working, he can just stand here and deliver his statement.
Yeah, mic check.
Yes. This one is working. All right.
Yeah.
Give him this mic. Yes. On the stage. A round of applause for Mr. Sise, please. Maya Sise. My apologies for that. Mr. Sise, my apologies. I should have pronounced it.
Welcome. Mr. Vice President.
All right. I'm indulging the press. If he stands here, would you be able to pick up his statement? The press. Yes, that will be pretty difficult. Mr. Sise, just carry on, then we see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Getting the vice president, getting the security, getting the organizing committee. Getting organizers on the ground. The pare ñu ngi gërëm waa Banjul tamit parce que wane nañ ne ñoom ñoo moom lii bugga nañ lii mun nañ leen koo sànga.
Jërëjëf Mr. Maya Cisse, we, of course, the chairman of the task force of the organizing committee. And next, we can please have the deputy mayor of Banjul, Mr. Aziz Daba Gay, to deliver a statement on behalf of the mayor of Banjul. Mr. Gay, the stage is all yours. Thank you very much.
I'll do it the way the MC is doing it. Share.
Make a statement for the press there, and you can come back here, please, and then make a short, precise statement for the audience. Because it is important that my brothers and sisters from the press have a befitting story if they go back home. All right. Yes. All right.
Thank you very much, MC. I think I've already given half of my speech. So for the press, but I go back to greeting and follow protocols by first of all mentioning and greeting His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, who sits here today with us wearing two hats, one as His Excellency the Vice President and another as a Banjulian like all of us. I also acknowledge and greet the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Culture, and I also acknowledge and greet the Honorable Deputy Speaker, as well as all other distinguished guests present here today. As I was saying earlier, as the custodians of the city, I stand here today to speak on behalf of Her Worship, the Lord Mayoress of Banjul, and of the Banjul City Council as the Deputy Mayor of Banjul. And I would first of all want to welcome each and every one of you. I think for Banjul to open a day of culture like this is um, is very understandable because Banjul is known all over as the city of culture. Um, if culture goes across the country today, I think the genesis of it is Banjul. So it's a proud moment for us as a council to know that the environment is very conducive and that culture is that culture is continued to be nurtured here in the city. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of Mr. Solso and his entire team, but also give the biggest acknowledgement to the task force that was created under the leadership of the Honorable Minister. This is not the first time that this is organized in such fashion, and we as a city council are proud to be partners in it. Um, we we take pride in seeing that Banjul continues to be a beacon of culture and that it welcomes guests from all over the world. As a city council, we're also playing our part in it by making sure that all the support that is necessary is given to ensure that the environment is friendly and ready for anybody that is doing culture here in the city by making sure that the environment is clean and all other things that we're supposed to do as a city council. I, of course, also acknowledge the presence of the honorable councillors that are here as well. who represent their respective wards. I thank them all also for playing their part in ensuring that this becomes a success. I wish that we have continued success in this and that subsequent years that we're organizing become more successful than this one. So thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daba. That was a well-delivered speech. And I also acknowledge the presence of the representative of the different cultural groups, be it Hunting, Gese, Mama Para, and all the other cultural groups that would make this event a very successful event. And it has started today. And from today to the 31st, Banjul is the best place to be in the world. You would see every other prominent culture of the Gambia being displayed here. And I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Sidin Jai, of course, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. I guess he's the one right there sitting next to the VP. And next on the list is the representative of EU and YEP, Mr. Keita. If you see this event being successful, it's down to the very befitting funding of EU and YEP through, of course, the well-coordinated proposal put across by the task force under the leadership of the minister. EU and YEP came on board and, of course, delivered the necessary funds for this particular event. So a huge kudos go to EU and YEP. And the representative, Mr. Keita, is next online to deliver a speech. Mr. Keita, please. A round of applause for Mr. Keita.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Director General of NCSC, and his esteemed staff, the Deputy Mayor of Banjul City Council, the Chairman of the Banjul Cultural Festival, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I say assalamu alaikum to all of you. It is a very big honor for me to speak at the Banjul Cultural Festival, which is a classic event that celebrates our rich heritage, our creativity, and then also as a national identity. The festival is highly relevant as it reflects who we are as people, while relevant as while the project intentionally aims to develop it into a finance cultural festival in the Gambia, one that recognized as a national event, positioned as an international tourism attraction, and draws visitors across the region and beyond. As part of a full calendar of exciting events this week, everyone is warmly welcome to Banjul to experience this rich culture that Banjul will be offering for the next 5 days. The project is investing in this simply because it can help to boost our tourism, but also support our creative industry. And that's why we partnered with the Banjul Cultural Festival through the ministry to support the capacity building of the cultural groups. We supported them to train them so that they can be able to better manage the event, structure it, and make sure that it is very attractive to bring people to Banjul. And through that, we supported the training of 30 of its members. But also, we facilitated the support of the promotion and the visibility. All the banners that you have seen here, and so much promotion that have been done on GRTS, on several social media platforms, is thanks to the project, just to make sure that the program has visibility. A lot of people come and celebrate with us in Banjul here. And right now, if you check the social media, about 60,000 people have already viewed those promotional materials. And we rest assured that in the next 5 days, Banjul will be flooded with people. And equally, we have also worked closely with the ministry and the Banjul Cultural Committee to also structure the program guide. This is essential to make sure that it is not only a cultural product, but also a tourism product. We don't only want Gambians to enjoy our culture, but we want also tourists to come and enjoy our rich culture. And as a result of that, we have worked with them and structured the program, and now it is going to run for 5 good days of rich cultural events that we will have in Banjul from today to on the 31st of December. And this is also part of the different products that we are developing under the EUF Tourism and Creative Industries, including the Janjambure Festival, the Banjul Cultural Festival, the GAM Festival, and also the Linkinanga Trail that we are also developing. So there are several different products that we are developing under the project, and all this thing is to ensure that we have our tourism that is inclusive, that is sustainable, and also that is competitive. And very soon you will see all these different products, like how we are celebrating Banjul here, we will be celebrating those products in the next few months. So for us, this is really important. And I want to conclude with this. Culture is our strongest bond. It unites communities, reinforces social cohesion, celebrates our uniqueness before the world, and transforms creativity into dignity, opportunity, and economic empowerment. Therefore, we have to embrace it together. We have to work together to make sure that we make all these cultural events a very successful one. And with that, I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ketty. By the time we, of course, fix up again the power, we sincerely apologize for this very unwanted situation. Sometimes conditions are beyond our control. What you acknowledge the presence of Mr. Panja Ikurugara, who is amongst us, Mr. Panja Ikam, who is a well-named creative of Banjul and the pride of Banjul for that matter. We also want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Sani Tal of the Gambia Association. There's also a native of Banjul, Mr. Hussein Ugot, Mr. Oswada, Mr. Morgul, Dara, the Police Commissioner, Mr. Basamba, and Mrs. Fatou Vegas, and everybody equally present with us. Next online, we will have the minister himself, but let's just hope that we will fix the power. It's getting quite late, and we don't want situations where the atmosphere is very much damp because I think that we have problems controlling very quickly. So this is the next online is the main man behind this very problem. It is through his foresight that different cultural groups here in Banjul that have very difficult to sit on a round table. Sometimes it's quite fun. Sometimes the competition is so intense that it ends up in close and sometimes very unconditional ways. But due to his foresight, his calm demeanor, he's able to contact everybody to come on a round table and, of course, set up a cultural event that in few years might lead enough the country and the cultural events of Brazil, Spain, Mexico, and all the other countries that are well known for their big festivals. And he is no other than the Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture, Mr. Banjul. So I need all of you to, of course, give him a big round of applause as he delivers his speech. Mr. Joe, the stage is all yours. Mr. Joe. You have nicely sourced power from the art. Let's hope that we do that on time. Give it to us. Give it to us, please. Yes, don't worry about that. The mic is back. And as I was saying, Banjul has been well known for its divergent cultures, and from its founding back in 1816, and of course the different tribes that have settled here, be it the Mandinkus, be it the Wolofs that have immigrated from the Salums, some all the way back to the Gores, St. Louis to make Banjul their home, and all the other different cultures that we have in the Gambia are well present in Banjul. And one notable culture is, of course, the Akus as well, who brought a very, very notable culture in packing, in hunting, in Gese, and all with them. And along the years, every other year, nearly every other resident of Combo St. Mary's Island or Combo St. Mary's Division or region comes to Banjul to commemorate Christmas and New Year's. And at one point of time, the competition between the cultural troops was so intense that they didn't see eye to eye. They never sat on a round table to sort out their differences and package this event so that it is not only marketable for them, but it would market destination Gambia to the wider world. And due to the foresight of the current minister, due to his demeanor, due to his convincing powers, he was able to bring everybody on a round table, and definitely the end result is this 2 consecutive years of the Banjul Cultural Festival. And as of now, we have the singular honor of calling him on board to once again deliver a keynote address to the audience. Mr. Abdul, the Minister of course, Tourism and Arts and Culture.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening. His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed Diaz Jaro, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Sidi Njai, the Executive Coordinator who is here in spirit with us, the Deputy Mayor of Banjul, the Chairperson of the Gambia Tourism Board, Momodu B. Bamasaho, Chairman Os and the executive members, Mr. Taff, who is here, the DG of NCSE and the staff, other distinguished personalities that are here, and my Tau Manjai, and the press. You are all warmly welcome, and thank you for being here this evening. My role tonight is very simple. First, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Adam Barrow, for his continued support, guidance, and for making this event possible. Secondly, I wish to thank His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed D.S. Jano, for his support, for honoring us with his presence, demonstrating his humility, simplicity, and the true character of a Banjulian. I would like to also acknowledge and thank our key partners who, without their support, would not have been able to have this festival this year, last year, and this year. That is the Chinese Embassy in the Gambia, Wave Gambia Limited, the Central Bank of the Gambia, the Gambia Port Authority, managed of MP Trading, Sino Majeli Jalba, Mr. Omar Jain, and Team Hatib Jane, Haitan, and of course, I have to give a special thanks to the Republic of Azerbaijan. The ambassador came here last year and we spoke to him about this festival, and he went back and came back with a monumental and massive support. And that is why we are able to continue the support that we give to the societies and to the other facilitation. This year, as already alluded to by Yusufa and his team, I have to acknowledge their presence here and Mrs. Jaro and all the team of YEP Tourism and Creative Industry Project for their support. Because this year, as you can see, they've been able to provide a lot of support to societies and other entities. And we are grateful for what they continue to do in this project. And we hope that the support will continue, not only for Banjul, but for all other festivals throughout the length and breadth of this country. Because the support that we garner in Banjul here, we use it for the Banjul Festival, but we also, under the ministry, extend support to other festivals along the length and breadth of this country. So we are serving as the linchpin for other development, cultural development within the country. So finally, I'll have to thank the task force members for their work, because without their participation, we would not have been able to achieve what we've achieved last year and this year. It's their commitment, it's their time. And also to Mr. Hasum Sise, Sol in particular, who is a member, who is the chair of the Visibility and Communication Task Force Subcommittee, and of course, the elders and the people of Banjul. Without your support, we cannot make it. So we have to thank you all. And on this note, I wish all of you a very successful 2025-2026 festival, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for that befitting statement. We don't have much time to waste. And next on the line is, of course, the man with the charisma, the man who is calm, collected, the man who is entrusted to be the second most prominent political figure in this country. And last year he was here with us with the humility, and this year he's here with us again. And the people of Banjul and this task force in particular are very much grateful for your presence. And the stage is yours, Mr. Vice President, to once again deliver another prominent keynote address to this August gathering.
General Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Deputy Mayor of Banjul, the senior government officials here present, the Director General and staff of the National Center for Arts and Culture, the members of the Banjul New Year Festival Task Force, the elders of Banjul here present. I think if you start naming, you leave some of them out. So we recognize all of them that are here today. The elders, the sponsors, the cultural groups, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to welcome you all to the formal opening of the Banjul New Year Cultural Festival. This is the second time that I have had the privilege to preside over this important cultural event. I wish to commend the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture and his team for the improved organization of this festival, particularly the establishment of a national task force that brings together all key stakeholders. I also thank our sponsors and the National Center for Arts and Culture and for their invaluable support. Ladies and gentlemen, this festival is a powerful expression of our cultural identity. It animates the life of our capital city and unites our people and preserves an important aspect of Gambian heritage, especially our hunting and masquerade traditions. These traditions connect Banjul to their West African coastal cities, yet through creativity and adaptation, they have become uniquely Gambian. In this regard, I salute the Odile Cultural Group on their 6 years of cultural service. This festival also holds great economic potential. The Gambian diaspora, particularly the Banjul diaspora, can play a vital role in improving visibility, supporting skills transmission, and helping to package and promote the festival to the world. This aligns with the national development agenda of His Excellency President Adam Barrow. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your presence and support, and I hereby declare the Banjul New Year Cultural Festival 25-26 edition officially open. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President. He never disappoints, always calm, collected, and his speeches are always well delivered. And as I said last year, we have the honor of course, sharing the same religious place at the Imam Chernoka's place when we were very much young. And despite the fact that suñ magi taalibe la woon, but always jikko ju sell jikko ju rafet te bu demee bi mu demee ba yàlla jox ko place bi taxul mu wécceeku taxul mu mel neneen nu warta mel wala mu gis boppam ni meloon la mel te olof dafa faral di wax ne nit balaa koo xam dëgga mu am place wala mu am alal boobu la jikko ji di feeñ dëgga waaye Mr. Vice President, ni nga meloon démba noonu nga mel tey te ñun dëgg la xale lañ waaye mën nañoo seede loolu ñu ngi jaajëfal di seede boobu noonu. And once again, we thank you very much for your presence. And next on the line is we are going to have a cultural entertainment by the cultural troops that are here and the press. I guess We are very much, I'll say this, we are very much grateful for your presence, despite we had some few issues, but we are very much patient and under very difficult circumstances. You did a pretty great job, and that will be reflected on, of course, your different editorial lines and, of course, publications and the different media outlets that you represent. So, on behalf of the task force, we thank you very much for your presence. Wow, cultural group su ngeen paree rek ngeen ñëwaat place bi seen place la ngeen tëgg a jujjum yi affaire yi neex balaa ñoo tàggatoo ñu leen jaajëfal yéen ñëpp ñi fi teew kuñ tudda turam rek mënu ñoo tudda ndax kur lim doo dajal waaye yéen ñëpp ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal bokk na ci Mr Moustapha Ndiaye Taf moom sag la ci Banjul yëpp Mr Alhaji Aliou Mbuub di suñ papa di suñ koto Mr Ibou Faye Mr Saliou Tall suñ koto la jëm Sénégal ak yéen ñëpp ñu fi teew ku lim doo dajal ñëpp ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal bu baax si seen teewaay rawatina nag di ministre bi ndax lu jiin jaaga mooy njaag Mr Hassoum Cissé National Center for Arts and Culture sa liggéey rafet na ñëpp rafetlu nañ ko sa taxawaay ci aada ak cosaan si sa liggéey bu rafet si sa dal si sa disponibility ñëpp ñu ngi koo rafetlu ak members si task force yëpp chairman bi Mr Maya Cissé ñu ngi laa jaajëfal yow tamit ci liggéey bu rafet bi lampa yi nee na boy sax mu gën a ne waaw ana suma gaay fa mel ni suma gaay gémbe yi dañ muuf de fa leen munti nekk the stage is all yours wala Mr DJ please give us some sound waaw suñu anti yaama protocole chief protocole ñu ngi laa jaajëfal waaw di fàttali ne ñi fi teew ñëpp ñu kulim doo dajal waaye ñu ngi jaajëfal Mr Panjay Grigara Mr Saliou Tall Mr Ousseynou Ngom Mr Oswada Mor Diop Lala Police Commissioner Pa Samba Fatou Menga ak yéen ñëpp ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal bu baax si seen teewaay bàyyi seen soxla ñëw daje fi waaw soo leen baaxee rek ngeen ñëw continuer wala waaw black and white bu nice be aja yéen a ngi si biir
Black and white, come on stage, please.
Black and white, ana gaay, ñu ko gagné gaay ñoo ko.